Hello everyone, my name is Nick and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program 2. Today we're going to be trying something a little bit new, but a little bit old at the same time. So I've actually never built a car yet in this game, which I think is so funny because, I love cars. So today, we're going to build like a rover type thing to explore Kerbin, but to make it a little more interesting, we're going to make it so that this rover is dropped from an aircraft, and we're going to try to fly that aircraft to the pole of Kerbin, either pole, and explore. So, we've set out quite the task for ourselves today. The first thing we must do, as with any good space program, cosmetics. Now, I just recorded another video, which is why, and probably like the next 7 videos, you're going to see me wearing the same shirt. So don't make fun of me, or do if you want to. I don't mind. And then, there we go. I still had the Google Bard colors left over. So, let's start with the aircraft. So, it has to have lifting capacity, but it shouldn't be super heavy. For that reason, I am going to choose the medium-size Osprey cockpit. Love this color combo, never gets old. Aquilae green and black, gotta love it. Speaking of which, we have memberships now. Thanks to you guys, we hit 500 subscribers recently, which means I can start getting access to some of the features of the YouTube Partner Program, which is super exciting for a number of reasons, mostly because it lets me bring you guys more cool stuff. So if you're interested in supporting the channel, we set up a basic membership where you get access to perks like early video topic awareness, I guess. I guess I forgot how to speak. And a couple other things. It's obviously there's no pressure and the content will continue to flow regardless. I will never put main content behind a paywall because I think that's just mean. But if you do want to support us, you know how to do it. I'm also thinking of starting a community Discord server probably when we get to 1,000 subscribers. And the reason for that is I just want to make sure that there's enough interest before we start it. So that will be coming eventually as well. I'm going to add another fuel tank here. So let's see. So we want to try to build a craft that has a lot of lift and a lot of endurance. And then we separately need to build a rover. So, you know how this is probably going to go. So let's put, yeah, there. Let's do like a quad engine thing here. I'm just like, I like to say that engineering is in some ways like an art form, and I think that as an engineer it is your duty to kind of make your work into art in some ways, and I think that, I really try to do that, especially when I build stuff like this. Can we get away with 2 engines for endurance purposes? Maybe. We're going to have to test this thing out. We're going to have to test it out to see, but I'm going to try to get away with 2 engines. And let's do a... No, not large. Medium stabilizer, vertical stabilizer, and control surfaces back here. That is looking pretty sick. Let's check. Oh, geez, look at that. Couldn't have guessed it more perfectly. Pro tip if you're building planes. Your center of lift, you want it to be just behind your center of mass, like exactly like this is a pretty stable configuration. That's pretty much all you need to know to get started building planes in a game like this. So let's do the landing gear. And you also want to place your landing gear just behind the center of gravity. And the reason for that is when you take off, you have to think of the plane as a lever arm, and you don't want, if your landing gear all the way in the back, it's harder for the plane to push down enough to tilt the front up. So okay, let's see. let's see how this thing does. I'm gonna add something different to this. I might hate myself for it, but yeah, let's do this. And then I want to turn these upward. Wing fences for extra funsies. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Nice. Looks great. Really cool looking plane, actually. I'm really happy with the way this came out. So let's see. Let's see what we get here. Time for a flight test. Okay, so here we are on the runway. Oh, okay. She turns nice. Let's power up our engines. This might not be enough power, but we're gonna find out. That's what testing is for, right? We got our faithful pilot, Jebediah. I love that they named one of the game's main characters Jebediah. They did everyone a service when they did that. Okay, let's lift. Oh, okay. Oh, it's like nothing, man. Look at that thing. Look at it fly. Oh, look at the silhouette, too. That is cool. So, my reason for choosing these big old wings in this case is big wings means a lot more lift. And when you are building an airplane, you have to choose, because big wings, while it does mean more lift, it also means more drag. And the thing about aircraft is that the more lift you're generating, the more drag you're generating as well. So for a very fast aircraft, you might try, like, you know, smaller wings, because you only need a little bit of lift, but you want to go really fast. And if you're going really fast, you don't want to be generating a ton of drag. So I'm gonna try. We're gonna try a creative landing on this strip right here, just to test our landing capabilities. This thing controls very nicely. It's not super fast, but that's what I wanted. Okay, let's gear down, and pull up. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I was trying to do an aerodynamic maneuver with what is basically like a bomber cargo plane, so can't be surprised. I'll add some strut and we'll forget about it. I think that's pretty good. I'm also gonna add aerodynamic cones here. Oh, will it not let me? Oh no, I know what I have to do. So let's do this. For some reason, you have to turn them around first, like that, and then it'll let you put them on. There we go. Now she looks cool. Okay, also going to take the oxidizer out, because I'm pretty sure we only need methane. But hopefully I am not wrong about that. Oh no, the wing. Okay, thank God. Sometimes it does that. It, like, you try to use this slider and it grabs something else. FLT. Okay. Let's leave this one section with a little bit of oxidizer just for takeoff. But I think, yeah, okay. Now let me just verify real quick that that is indeed how it works and that I'm not being dumb. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, seems good. Seems good. Look at that profile. Oh, and it's much faster now. I see. Okay. Okay, that's something that one of you actually suggested on one of my recent videos. You let me know that you don't need to keep the oxidizer in the tanks, and I didn't even think about that. Because, you know, I just instinctively thought, like, oh, it, you know, automatically would remove the oxidizer. Okay, so So just need to be careful with the controls. But to whoever gave me the tip to get rid of the oxidizer when I'm using air-breathing engines, thank you. You're great. You're making our ships a lot faster here. Okay, so let's add some strut. So I'm going to call that a success on the carrier vehicle. But now we come to what I would argue is probably harder, which is the rover. And then we need to devise a way for the, let's just name this like the A300 carrier or something. Yeah. And then the workspace name will be Polar Drop Ship. Nice. Okay. So just going to make sure that we have that. And we do. Okay. Ooh, there's a rover. Cool. Anyway. So, now we build the rover, and then we smash the two together Frankenstein style. So we go to the rover cockpits. I am going to go with... You know what? Let's push the envelope. Let's pick the big one. So we don't need much for this. We don't need much. We need basically like a battery section. And I want to do some solar panels. So let's see. What can we put? I don't even know. Like, this is another reason why I wish they had science in the game. I don't even know what to put on here. Like, I guess just a small crew cabin. I don't even know. And let's see. We need some batteries. We can do some small inline batteries. We'll do 4. And then, okay, it is rechargeable. We need retractable. Excuse me. Solar arrays. Here we go. And we'll put them on the sides here. Well, actually, let's do this. Let's put it up a bunch. Okay. Can I deploy? Okay, I have no idea if that's enough to charge this thing. But it's fine. It's fine. Medium wheels. Yeah. Oh, this thing is gonna be cool. We should do a revisit my land speed record, but it has to be with a car that has wheel propulsion only. Let's see. This will just be a basic first version, and then we can come back and revise it in a minute. Yeah, sure. It's probably gonna be front heavy. Let's try it. Let's try it. Oh, yeah. That's where you belong. Okay, I'm so confused by how this thing can go. Interesting. Okay. It seems to work. It's a little front heavy. I don't know, man. Never built a rover before. So let's add, oh yes, so for how it actually survives the landing, this is very important. I want to add, I'm really like, let's see, parachute, radial mount, there we go. I don't know if this is gonna work, but my plan is to just have a ton of parachutes on this thing. Like that. And to see... Oh, also let's not block the door with the solar panels. To see if that helps us. If that makes us able to survive. I guess let's add like a ladder. Is this deployable? Yeah, okay, there we go. So let's rotate and move. Oh, nope, that is not right. Oh no. Game is freaking out. Okay, let's let's move it over there. Okay. And retract. Also, if you guys have any rover building tips, let me know. I've never built a rover before, so I don't know how to do this. Add some spotlights. So it's like a lifted Toyota Tacoma. Let's see here. And you know, a reaction wheel stabilizer would probably be a good idea. Okay, all right. We have our rover. And we'll call it the Snow Fox, I guess. Now the fun part. So we delete the rover. We open our dropship. Yes. So we have the dropship now. So let's think about this. So what we're probably gonna have to do is nestle the rover under the belly of the dropship. Oh, I forgot to merge is the button you have to press, not load. So we grab the rover, we hit merge. Okay, nice. Oh my god. Oh, surely nothing will go wrong. So let's take our landing gear off for now. We'll put the rover on first, and then we will worry about the landing gear situation. So I think a medium decoupler will be okay. Can I not attach rover? What? Do I have to like... Bizarre. Okay. Oh, I guess I can't move the whole craft. What if I like... Huh. What if we do... We could attach this part. Yeah, we could do that. Let's try that. It's the eternal battle of fighting the game. That's what this boils down to. Fighting the game to do what I want. Okay, so there. And then move this over here. So it's centered up and then down. Okay. Whenever I have to do stuff like this, it usually breaks the game. Okay, so we have the rover. The engines. Okay, so now let's create a separate stage. There we go. Okay. So, let's see here. Deployable antenna. Okay, whatever. We don't need that. Now we need to do the landing gear. So I'm thinking for the landing gear, the simplest way to do it is just trussing. That's way too big. Like this sort of deal. So, but I'm worried that this will break. My mouse, my poor wireless mouse, is not responding. Why do you do this to me, Kerbal Space Program? I could also top mount it, or I could have just built a different looking dropship, but nah. Here, this looks like off-center. There we go. Okay. Interesting. Okay, rotate this way, and then there it is. Okay. Who knows what is about to happen? Not me. Certainly not me. But let's try it. Please don't break. Oh, it didn't break. You know, usually the biggest hurdle is like when you first hit launch and the plane is just like borked on the launch pad. Okay, and she's pretty quick. I wonder, it would probably be good to design like takeoff sleds and then have a separate set of landing gear. Let's try that. I don't like that one bit. Too much control. Can I deploy angle 5 degrees? That's okay. That's still way too unsteady. Okay. This is already further than I thought we were gonna get with this thing. So let's just climb and gently turn. Gently, please. I'm gonna use the trim function instead of the. There we go. Ah, that is pretty cool looking. That is thumbnail material right there, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, pull up. Okay, so you can be pretty rough with it, and it's fine. Okay, let's level off. Okay. And let the polar mission begin. It would actually be way better to go south. Maybe not. I don't know. Who knows if we'll even make it to the poles? Who knows if that's even like what the scope of this mission is going to look like? Okay, let's scrub off some throttle here while we climb. Look at the little wheels spinning. Oh man. Pretty cool looking little craft. Now I've just realized the problem. Oh no, okay. Jeb is in the rover. We got Jeb in the rover and Valentina, right? Is it? Let's see. No, Jeb is piloting the plane and Valentina is in the rover cockpit. Okay, nice. So, I assume we gotta get going faster. Yeah, let's throttle up again. Okay. I want to be cruising at like just below Mach 1. That's my goal here. I guess we have to climb to a higher altitude to do that. Let's see. What's our... What are we intaking? Bunch of air. Nice. Now, does it tell me the thrust? Yeah, okay. The thrust is decreasing. Interesting. So let's level off that. Yeah, and do a slight trim up. There we go. Okay. Now we're accelerating. Now I think, yeah. So the thing with jet engines is that they are most efficient usually at higher speeds than just, you know, cruising. So we got to get this thing moving, and then once we get to probably like supersonic-ish speeds. Okay, now we're pitching up too much. There we go. Down, down, boy. There we go. So yeah, you'll notice we're accelerating, right? But the thrust produced by the jet engine is still increasing, and that's because we're getting close to its most efficient range here. And we have plenty of fuel, actually. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna make it to the pole or not, but we'll just land the rover where we do and then explore. Let's climb, climb. Okay, yeah, pro tip also from my community. If you hit Alt and then press a control, it trims the control in that direction. So you'll notice these rear flaps, you see how they're slightly trimmed downward? That's because I trimmed them that way, and that's what's getting us to fly steadily like this. Oh, why is our thrust increasing so much? Okay. Should be good. We're gonna try to conserve fuel. Okay. Looking pretty good. This is going way better so far than I thought it would. Let's and look at how cool looking. Oh, Gotta love that. I just love being able to go from an idea to a prototype to a functional aircraft in a few minutes. I think that's the beauty of this game. It's complicated enough to be fun, but not so overcomplicated that it loses its appeal, if you know what I mean. So let's... I would like to be a little higher up, so let's trim upward here. Okay, perfect. So we're moving. We're moving. We're cruising away from Kerbin. I am going to time warp. Well, let me save. Yes, let's do that. Okay. One time warp. Nice. You guys know this might be one of my best vehicles yet. My most successful. And we're not even flying that high up. Like, it actually does what it's supposed to. Imagine. Imagine that. Let's correct just a little here. Okay, interesting. Let's have a look at our map. Okay, we are moving. Who knows if we will make it to the pole or not, but we will at least make it to a different section of Kerbin than we're used to. Let's try to climb altitude a little bit. Yeah, let's see. Maybe if we get to a higher altitude, we can there we go. Look at that. Oh, it controls beautifully too. I'm really impressed. Nice. And these really look like water landing gear almost at this this angle. Okay, we're getting to a mountainous region of Kerbin now. Look at the beautiful world passing by below us. Wow, the beauty of a successful aircraft, ladies and gentlemen. Well, successful so far. It actually has not accomplished its goal of getting us there yet, but I also should definitely be flying higher, I think. But whatever. Oh yeah, we're not gonna get there. We're not gonna get there. I can't time warp any faster. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I will spare you the rest of this flight. I am going to take us as far as I can get without running out of fuel in the plane, and then I'm going to return. So I will see you in just a minute. Okay, so we're getting pretty close here to the range limit of the plane. So what I'm actually gonna do, we're gonna go back to 1x speed. So I'm gonna quick save first, or just save. So while we're not gonna make it to the poles, we still have an opportunity to check if this technology works. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to try to recover. So we're gonna drop this car, right? We're gonna drop the car. And then we are going to try to recover both the car and the plane. So for the car, it's as simple as activating the parachutes. For the plane, I have trimmed the controls properly. It should just cruise, and then I should be able to glide it to a nice landing. But without further ado, let's blow the decoupler. Oh, okay, I gotta switch. Oh no, please be quick. Please be quick. How do I get to it? Control. Observer can't leave active vessel. What? Focus. Oh boy. How do I go back to the... Okay, down. What? Okay, well, it appears to have been destroyed on impact. And this is why I'm glad that I saved. So I had this issue before with the air launched orbit challenge, and I forget how I got around it, but it's like as soon as you leave the craft. So first of all, let's trim these down a little bit. So as soon as I leave this plane, it wants me to stop, or I can't switch to this one. So how about this? Control from here. Okay, let's blow the decoupler. Oh! And there it goes. Open the parachutes. Okay, well that's not what you were supposed to do. Okay, I wonder, can I switch to that thing? Oh boy, this is getting crazy, guys. Control. No? Can I not? Control. So, seems as though the Polar Explorer is gone. But we learned a valuable lesson from this. I don't know how to switch command pods. Now, let us hope, sincerely, that these parachutes open soon. Deploy settings. Interesting. Hello? Parachutes? Are you gonna catch? I mean, we're not going super fast, but we're... Oh! That's pretty good. That is pretty good, guys. Now, okay, so it's... Well, let's just time warp here. Oh, that's so cool. So now hopefully we don't get any jank. Here, okay, let's save. Okay, pause. Save. Post drop. Oh, caps lock. Whoops. That is really cool. It actually seems to be working. Okay, let's get nice and close to the ground. And 1x. Okay. Oh, it's still gonna hit kind of hard. Please don't break. Oh, yes! Look at that! Guys, we landed a rover from a plane! That's so cool! Okay, now, I don't know how the wheels work. Do I just drive? Yeah, okay. Do they not have enough power? I can't really tell what's going on. We can deploy our panels. Nice. Let's go downhill, because that's probably way easier for this thing. Okay, let's go. Yeah! Oh, that is so cool! So, if I can improve the dropship's capabilities so that it can get us to the pole, then we have a successful Polar Explorer. Oh boy, I'm getting going a little fast here, guys. Oh! Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Oh, okay, land right side up now. Okay. Well, I got a little too excited, but this is a great proof of concept. I'm surprised it actually worked. We built a dropship. We took a rover on that dropship, and we dropped it successfully. We did not recover the dropship, and we also broke the rover, and we didn't make it to the pole. But it's a good proof of concept technology. So let me know if you guys want to see me attempt this again and see if we can actually get to the pole of Kerbin. We got pretty far. I mean, that's like a 6-hour flight probably, like if this was Earth. But yeah, let me know if you want to see me attempt this again. And if you're not subscribed already, you should be. So hit the button. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And if for some reason you have a bunch of money and you want to get rid of it, you can join this channel, become a member, get exclusive perks. I release like video topics in advance. We do some polls. We have fun. You get custom emojis, all that fun stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.